There's also the battle, individual battle for the Golden Boot. As it is right now, it's between Anthony Okpotu of Lobby Stars and Stephen Ode. 18 goals apiece. What's going to happen here? Ode no longer in the country, I hear. And Okpotu looks like he's in good position to claim that.
I think Okpotu has gotten it, if you ask me, because Anthony is no longer, like you rightly said, he's already gone on trials, you know, and so we're not even talking about the Waffle Cup that's starting next week.
We're going to get there.
So I think that for me, Anthony Okpotu has gotten it. If he can score 2-3 goals. In fact, it's not impossible for him to score.
He scored a hat-trick before.
It's not impossible for him to score a goal or two this weekend and then wrap it up. Okay. But for Ode is
no longer part of the Premier.
He's no longer part of the Premier. As we speak, he's no longer Nigerian professional football.
He's no longer based in Nigeria. Pastures news for Stephen Ode. We need to go on a break now. When we come back, we'll be looking at the Waffle Cup starting next week as well as the newspapers.
Alley-oop and the dunk already for Al-Farouq Aminu into the hands of Aminu, and he goes down for the two-handed rim rocker.
Waseri and another dunk. Olo Waseri raced down.
Nigeria 12-14, and they also have the lead in dunks for the game, including that one from Al-Farouq.
Oh, what a bounce pass, and he has just broken the glass. He hung on to it just a little bit too long and shattered the glass.
Giddy hands it off to Benaja. Oh, Benaja goes in for the slam right down the lane, cementing his place as un tiger.
Matos.
And he gets swatted.
Lawal sends it to row H.
Oh! And the dunk for Lawal.
Koye.
Oh, the follow-up and the dunk from Giddy. Giddy up. Oguchi for three. It's good.
He is heating up, isn't he?
Ball out to Chamberlain. Oguchi! And Champ Oguchi gives the famous salute. Marias. And he gets swatted from Shane Lawal. So Lawal's on the SWAT team tonight. Hands it off to Al-Farouq. Oh, and he goes up for the dunk in the and one.
The party is on.
Nigeria have finally reached the top of the AfroBasket podium. They have booked their place at the Olympics. They are going to be in Rio de Janeiro next year. The Nigerians, for the first time in their history.
You're welcome back to Channel Sports this morning. Now, we'll look at the papers now, and we'll start with Sporting Life. And it's all about Victor Moses. He has a lot to say. Victor Moses, Eagles shirt, big to wear. Obviously, there's a lot of pressure playing for the Spikers, but this guy has handled the pressure very well. Arguably Nigeria's best player at the moment.
Right. Arguably, you said, but I don't think so. It's a teamwork, but he's a fantastic player. He was part of the 2013 team that won the Nations Cup, and at a point we were like, Nigeria is going to get out, until we met Ethiopia, you know, in our last group game, and then Victor Moses came up and then dropped those two fantastic goals, and then we defeated Ethiopia, and then it was also that, like, when we had that game that we're going to play against Côte d'Ivoire, which was the biggest national team then in Africa, that Côte d'Ivoire was going to just take Nigeria for a ride. Unfortunately, fortunately to some of us, and unfortunately for some people, you know, we also took them out, and then we went ahead and won the cup. So, I mean, the Eagle shirt is really big, but I think that Moses is...
It carries a lot of weight.
He's coming into it.
Right.
He's coming into it, and he's doing quite well to... the rate at which he's playing now, I always say it, and I keep saying it, he's one of the best players, apart from Abu Mayang, that should be listed for the African Player of the Year.
Okay. Still on Sporting Life, one more before we go to the next paper. Wafu Eagles are aimed to beat Sierra Leone on Monday. You wanted to talk about the Wafu Eagles?
Well, the Wafu Eagles is still the same team that will be used for the CHAN tournament, and I think that, for me, this is like a test run for the CHAN tournament, and like I did say here some weeks back, I think that Salisu didn't look wide enough, but I mean, that is his choice. And so you are playing against Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is a very strong, they have a very strong league, they don't go anywhere, they don't play, and so we have a tough task on our hand, and unfortunately, it is also a knockout. Just if you lose, you are home.
That's it.
So it needs to really look at tactics, and I think that looking forward, this team can do it. I mean, we have Ezenwa still there, and I mean, he has international experience now. We have a couple of players who have international experience now, so to speak, at the national team level, you know, mixing with the big boys. And I think that we can get the result we need against Sierra Leone. If we have the right mentality, we keep saying it and we keep insisting, there must be the need to have a psychologist with the team.
Okay. All right, let's go to Complete Sports now. It's the next paper for review this morning. Ezewan, why Cameroon players didn't scare me. There's a reason for that. And also, Gelindro says only Nigeria's best will face Zambia. Then Zambia to camp in Europe for Eagles clash. And finally on the paper is that NFF desperate to get Abraham for Eagles. Amaji Pinnick assures. Which one gets you talking in all of this?
Yeah, which one?
Which one are you going to pick? Are you going to Zambia to camp in Europe, or best players will face all NFF desperate to get
best players?
Abraham
I mean, best players. Like, you can define that however you want to define them. I mean, best players to feature for Eagles against Zambia. Who's out there that deserves a call-up that didn't make the last?
No, I think I read that story.
List.
I also have that story.
Right.
You know, all of us have that story. What the man was simply saying is that only fit, F-I-T, only fit players will feature against Zambia.
That's
and
normal.
That
like,
best players. So
player
it doesn't really get me talking.
Okay.
The one that really wants me to talk is about
Abraham.
Sammy Abraham.
Yeah.
Okay.
So trying to bring Sammy Abraham into the national squad, and several other players. Ola, I know, is already in, and several other of them are in, and we are trying to bring in our home. Okay. You know, somebody was
home.
Yeah, somebody was saying that, you know, and it's not even a Nigerian. Somebody was saying in Europe that it's about time that Joshua, the heavyweight champion, fights in Nigeria.
Thank you. Ben, I think it's a Friday. Thank you so much for coming on the program. Thank you for watching. Yes. Have a fantastic weekend. I'm Cecilia Amor.
Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Tayo Salam.